with your +6. That's okay if you're late, man. You still made it. No big deal. Welcome to the party, sir. Alright, so that is a 19 versus armor class, which is a hit. I'm sorry, 19 versus reflex, isn't it? But anyways, that's still a hit. And your force orb goes right into the chest of the orc and basically makes him, and you see the orb disappear, and then the orc explodes from the inside, and the orc is dead. Good shot.
Awesome.
You know, that Hollywood effects. Alright, so that's it for Eco. You want to do anything else? Are you done?
I think I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so now I got some orcs that I want to attack with. Alright, so this orc here is wielding a bow. The two on the wall, the two living orcs anyway, are wielding bows. So I'm going to go ahead and take my bow and I'm going to attack the mage. And the mage is going to get a -2 for cover, so you will get that bonus.
Okay.
Alright, and that is a 16 versus armor class on the mage.
And that is a hit.
Okay, so you're going to take a flat 5 damage. And I'm also going to move over a couple spaces as well. And that's it for this orc. The next orc is the orc that's basically behind you to the north, and he's also going to shoot at you with a -2 for the cover of the table. And his attack is a 12 versus armor class. That's going to be close. I don't think that's going to be hit.
That's a miss.
Alright. He too as well is going to move up 1. That's it for him. This orc is dead from GG, and now it looks like it's Lovo's turn now.
Okay, well, this is such an easy challenge. I really don't need to use my my daily, but I'm gonna go ahead and use Stalker's Mist anyways, just to see what it does. Do I need to roll for that, or that just pops up, right?
Let's see. I believe it's just an automatic zone. Let me open this up real quick. Everything is so slow, it takes forever to... Alright, Stalker's Mist is a daily. It is a burst, so it's basically a 3x3 within 10 squares. The burst creates a zone. It's basically heavily obscured, which heavily obscured is -5. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this blast that I just had, and I'm going to shrink this down basically to 3x3 instead of 5x5. So, okay, so where do you want... You should be able to move this as well. I'm going to put this on the token layer. So you can move this purple square right here that's 3x3. Where do you want to put your Stalker's Mist? Still lurking there, Gur, huh?
Is this right here? Hold on. Is that an orc right there, or is that one of our orcs?
Nope, that's an orc.
I guess I'll just move it to right here to encompass these two guys.
Okay, so now for this thing to work, what you're going to want to do is probably put it on...
Oh yeah, George could probably...
Let's see, you're going to want to put it on... Let's see, the fog, looks like creatures, so you can see easily through it. So, less than 2 squares in the zone are heavily obscured. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, it will heavily obscure your enemies. So you could literally put it on your allies, because the spell, I'm sorry, the power actually designates this as affecting your enemies. So it's not going to affect your allies, just your enemies. So we'll say it's right on top of the wolf's aura. Alright, so I'm going to put this to the side. And if you want to move it, you can use your move action in a round as well, and you can move it up to 5 more spaces, 5 more squares in any direction. So, all right. So
Okay.
we'll say that it is heavily obscured. The Stalker's Miss is in this zone as well. And now the orcs will have a -5 to attack, and there will be no penalty for the allies. All right. So there you go. There's your. I think that was a minor, right?
Yeah, that was minor.
Okay.
So with that, I guess I'm just going to do a clever shot on this orc right there,
Okay.
and hopefully make him prone.
Okay.
Dude, a lot of people in your original have played.
A 16 versus armor class is a hit on the Berserker.
Can't play them.
So go ahead and roll your damage. So you did a 1 plus your bonuses. What are your bonuses?
Let's put the gun game on here.
I got a +4 on the on my damage, and I rolled the D10. I'm doing something wrong because it's rolling it when I don't want to, but I guess that would be a 5 for damage.
Yes, yeah, I went ahead and added in your bonus. So yeah, just what's happening is all of the macros are reacting really slow because I think something's going on with the Roll20 servers. So just kind of answer each question singularly and then just wait for it to, because the numbers, it's taken forever for you to enter any information into these pop-up queries. So just kind of, go a little bit slower and you won't miss anything.
Okay,
But
yeah,
it has
and he is now
fine.
prone. So
Yep. All right. Sounds good. He is now prone as well.
It's funny how it's going slow for you, 'cause for me it's fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
and I guess I'm gonna blow this guy a kiss just for the hell of it.
Free action. He just kind of snarls back. Alright, so now what's going to happen is there is a new orc that is engaging in the encounter. And he will step out into the hallway, which is directly west of the room, on the western wall. And he casts a spell.
What's all placements right?
Let's see, within 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I will go ahead and put a point
Still in early access.
here. Wow, nice burst. So it is a burst of 3, so I will basically affect everyone here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh wow, I'll actually affect everyone. So alright, I'm going to roll attacks. I'm going to start rolling attacks on
What's up with shit?
Farnak first. Just waiting for the query. Okay, so that is a 22 versus reflex on Farnak.
22, that's a hit.
Okay. Next up is on Rack.
What spell is he casting?
It is a within 10 burst of 3.
Dear Lord.
Alright, so Rack, that is a 14 versus reflex. Yay or nay there, Rack? Farnak.
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, come on. This is so slow. I've never had this happen before in the year of using Roll20. Year plus. Alright, 22 versus reflex on the Druid. That's a hit.
Definitely.
The Ranger. Just waiting for this macro to load. That is a miss on the Ranger of a 9.
Definitely missed.
Now we're going to the Warlock. So GG is being attacked as well from the burst. A huge purple, looks like a force magic type of attack, erupts. That's a 10 versus reflex on you, GG. And lastly, the cleric.
You didn't say
My reflex is 15.
Alright, so that's a miss as well.
Is it going to hit the wolf?
And 24, oh yeah. 24 versus the cleric, which is a hit.
That's a hit.
And last but not least, old Snots. Wow, that is awesome. I need to check. Does that hit the orc as well? Does that say enemies or creatures? I need to look.
What did you roll for the wolf?
Haven't finished the roll yet. Still waiting for the roll. 25. That's a
Definitely.
hit. Alright, so it would definitely hit the orc as well. So I'm gonna do that as well. Holy crap, this is I think this is the most people I've ever affected with a burst. Wow, that is pretty insane. Alright, so that is a 16 versus Snots.
16 for Snots? Just barely.
Right on the corner of the trap there.
Well, it's a
Evan.
tie for him, so.
Alright, so you guys are going to take some damage, and I'm going to give you the damage right now. 2d6 plus 3. Wow, this is really slow.
Wait a minute, wasn't that 16 supposed to be for the orc and not Snots, since you had like a 20 for Snots? 20 something for Snots?
Yeah, yeah, it's for the orc, so... Alright, man, I'm about to just give up on roll 20 for the day, because this is just insane. Yeah, he hits the orc as well, so... Alright, if you are affected, I believe everyone was affected except for the... No, let's see, is it half damage? Yes. So, Lovo and GG, you guys take 5 force damage. Everyone else takes 10 force damage. And Lovo and GG, you guys are fine. But everyone else, you're knocked prone. Because this also knocks you prone as well. So, I'll start knocking people prone. Oh, I have to do one more roll as well for this orc down here. Sorry.
I reduced my health by 5.
Okay.
I am now bloody.
Okay, and I also killed... The burst also killed this orc down here. So he is now dead as well. Alright, so...
If your internet is going slow, try restarting your computer and your or your internet router.
Yeah, I think it's the actual server itself. Oh, sorry, can you take one of those off there, Zantag? We did it at the same time, so... Alright.
That's true.
Yeah, I put it on the edge of the pit. So it was a burst 3, which is pretty vicious.
That blast pretty much killed the wolf, so I moved him off to the side.
Alright, so everybody is now knocked prone. And that is going to be it. That was a encounter power, which was a standard. I'm also going to use a minor spell, a minor at will, called Eye of Wrath. Alright, so let's see. Alright. So he is also going to cast a spell on the cleric, because he's basically the closest one. And this spell is called Eye of Wrath. It is a minor, and it's a fear. It's ranged 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just within 5. And that is a +8 versus will.
Water. You drive through the ocean.
Which you're prone, so it'll be +6 because you're prone, and you don't get the full bonus. But anyway, I think you have higher than an 8 will, so I believe that this Eye of Wrath did not hit.
Yeah, I've got a 16.
Okay, oh, that sounds good. So his standard movement and minor is down. So that's it. So you guys, you can actually see this huge purple blast erupt, swirls a bunch of force energy. A lot of people get knocked down, but you can now see a large orc standing on the western wall. That is wearing a robe and carrying a staff as well. Actually, he's carrying a rod. So, all right. So Rack, you're up now. You're prone, so you're going to have to spend your movement to stand up. That's if you want to. Sure.
If I stand up, can I still move to the orc in the north? Or
You can do a
that's
double
gonna be
movement.
my movement, just standing up.
Yeah, you can do a movement, and then you have your standard and your minor, but you can get rid of your standard, do another movement, and you can move your 6 spaces. So you can do a double movement. You won't be able to attack, but you can move somewhere. But seeing that you haven't used your action point yet, you can action point and attack as well. So,
Okay.
but
Well,
I think only
what I'm
one
gonna do
person's.
is
Okay, go
Stand
ahead.
up.
Okay.
Stand up. Move over to the orc. Use my action point and use Duelist Assault, which is a +4 if I hit him.
Okay. Now, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and put down that you've used an action point now. So I have you and the cleric is using your first action point. I don't think anybody else has used one, have they?
I have
Okay. And who's I have?
Vincent the wizard.
Okay. Yeah. I just need to know the character's name. Gotcha, Vince.
I use that mist, Stalker's Mist. Is that an action point?
Stalker's Miss is a daily, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I am also Bloody Dave. This is Farnak.
Okay. Has anybody used any daily powers yet?
Yeah, the ranger has.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has used any daily powers. Has anyone else used dailies?
Not this encounter. I used one last encounter.
And which one did you use?
I believe I use Phantom Chasm.
Okay. All right. So
Can
go
I
ahead
draw a
and do your
skull in the
attack.
death pit?
Can you do what?
Can I draw a skull in the death pit?
Sure, you can draw a skull. Feel free to draw a skull. 12 versus armor class, Sir Gim. Let's see. Actually, it's a 12 plus 9, so that would be a 21.
That's a
hit.
21 with 12 damage.
Oh yeah, you basically cut this orc in half basically from the waist, and the upper part of the torso just kind of slides off of the body, and the legs are still standing there, kind of doing a tap dance and stuff now as well. So. He is dead. Good job. All right, so Zantag, you're up now.
Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, we did say
That was a
we
pretty
can
sweet
recall
encounter
the wolf,
power.
right?
Sure, you can recount it. You can recall them. It costs a minor and a healing surge, right?
Yep.
All right, so there you go. And he's in a square adjacent to you, so feel free to put him wherever you want. So your minor's down. Are you going to use movement to stand up, or are you going to move the wolf?
Well, since the wolf's movement is independent from mine, I can stand up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, you're still using 2 different movements, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So the wolf's gonna move to that, or back to where he was with the orc.
Alright, so you can go ahead and still stay prone then. Are you going to command Snots to attack?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's go.
Alright, go ahead.
Seeing as
They move independently, absolutely, but he's trying to do 2 different things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, one, he's trying to stand up, and the wolf is moving in. It's gray area. I mean, there's really nothing that signifies. Yeah, he can stand up and the wolf can move at the same time. But I'm making a DM call and just saying he can either stand up or move the wolf. So, but if they're both standing up, then fine, they can both move. I don't care. But when it special conditions like that, I'm going to make a GM call. So, and that is a GM call. Alright, 23 versus armor class is a hit. 9 damage. Very nice.
And his aura is not up, so yeah, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Sure it is, because it doesn't signify. Remember we talked about it. Doesn't signify that you have to spend a minor. The Guardian Fighter does, and also the Paladin, they have to spend a minor. But the Wolf, it's just basically always on.
Oh, okay. I thought when he died and I recalled him, I would have to reactivate it.
Nah, it's already on. Because it doesn't signify, it does require a minor. You know what I mean? I know that it takes a minor for 2 different other classes, but for this it doesn't signify. So if it doesn't signify it takes a minor, in my book it's already on. So there you go.
Okay then. Well, seeing as the 23 is still a hit, it would have been a 25 anyway, but yeah, whatever.
Alright, so I took the damage from him, and now...
Hold on, I'm not done.
Alright, what are you going to do? Are you using an action point?
Oh yeah, he's going to take another bite at his ass.
Alright. So that is also your first action point.
Yep.
Alright, so an 8 is a miss. Whoa, was that a 1? No, that's a 15 plus 25. 15 plus 10, so that'd be a 25, which is a hit. An additional 8 more damage. Alright, I got it. That's it for you, I guess? Mr.
Yep, that's it. Unless there's anything else I can do.
Nope, that's it. So it looks like the only people that haven't used an action point is the Ranger and the Warlock. So, alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up my weapon and stand up. And that's going to be a movement and minor, so you guys can get attacks of opportunity. Well, yeah, you can. The wolf can get 1, so go ahead and take it. And the cleric as well. And the cleric, you'll be at -2 to hit because you're on the ground, so... because you're prone. So I am standing up though, so you two can take your opportunity attacks. The wolf normally and the cleric at -2.
So do I still wait? If I remember, with that opportunity, does he still get the modifiers or no?
Just it's strength. It's not your wisdom. It's just strength. Because you can click on the opportunity attack card, and it specifies you are using strength versus armor class.
That's actually a 17 from because he's got the aura on.
Yep. Do you have a +3 to strength?
It's
for the wolf. Let's see, what would be your strength anyway? So, well, the strength is, I think it uses. Let's see. I would say probably the wolf. So the wolf at a 14, I think, would be a +1. I think 14 is +1. Maybe 14, maybe +2.
It's +2.
Yeah. So there you go. So you get 2 + 2 is 4. So it'd be a 16. So is a 16 a hit? 16 is a hit.
That was Driston that rolled, and I normally have a +5, so -2 for prone, +2 for the aura. So that was a 17.
Oh wait, I forgot the +2 as well. So.
It doesn't matter if you use Xantag. So yeah, I thought that was Xantag's roll. Sorry about that, Mr. Cleric. So that is a hit for the cleric. So go ahead and do your 1 weapon damage plus strength. I believe it's plus strength for the opportunity attack. Alright. So a 10 damage, minus 10. Alright, he looks to be pretty battered, but he still seems to be okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Berserker, which I will attack the wolf. He doesn't like that wolf climbing on top of him. So the Berserker will attack. And he will attack with his Great Axe now that he's taken his attacks of opportunity. And that is a +8. And guess what? He drops his frickin' axe again. I rolled another 1. Can you believe that? Unbelievable.
That's hilarious.
That is amazing.
And
Unbelievable.
and Stocks gives another wolf-like snicker at him.
Golly. I don't think I've ever done that. I drop the axe. I endure the opportunity attacks to get the axe back. Oh my goodness, that's just ridiculous.
Snots hops up on his hind legs and does a wolf-like dance in front of the orc.
Alright, so now the cleric's back up. So if you want to stand up, you will take an attack of opportunity as well. But seeing that he doesn't have a weapon, he'll just punch you for a 1d4 damage.
Yeah, I'll take that punch.
Yeah, I would too for sure. So go ahead and take that prone symbol off, and let me get my attack in real quick. So let's see, the strength on the orc is a +7. He's got a 20 strength. So, wow. So that is a 21 versus AC, which I'm pretty sure that's probably a hit. And you're going to take a total of, as soon as I get this macro to pop up.
Okay, who's the wise guy and put Dirt's home on the pit?
Not me. I put
Wow.
the warning very deathly death pit on.
You take 10 points of damage from the punch. This is like Mike Tyson punching you almost, man. Are you bloodied or are you okay?
Checking real quick. That is bloodied.
Alright. And then New York says, "Come at me, bro!"
That orc is has a -5 penalty, right? Because he's got the mist around him.
He will next time, yeah. Alright, so Farnak, you're up now.
Okay.
I haven't attacked yet.
Oh, that's right. You stood up and I gave you your attack of opportunity, so yep, go for it. My bad.
Attack with Blessing of Battle.
Alright. Ooh. Is that a armor class attack?
Yeah.
Alright, you're going to get a +2 anyway. Did you add an additional +2 because of the wolf, or?
Yeah, I'm normally +5.
Okay, sounds good. That's a hit. 15. Blessing of Battle, I think that's your at will, right? That gives resistance to a target adjacent to you?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, within 5 squares.
Okay. Alright, so I will take the damage. He is now officially bloodied.
And I'll take the +2 or +3 for myself.
Okay. Let's give you a little shield to help you remember that. There you go.
Then healing surge on the wizard.
Oh, a healing word?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6 as well. Go ahead and deduct a surge, Mr. Farnak, and you get back surge value +4. Alright, so that's it for...
Thank you very much, sir. I am no longer bloodied.
Alright, so now you're up, Farnak. And I'll take your bloodied status away.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up using my move action.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna use Phantasmal Assault on the wizard. The wizardy orc or whatever.